to the day that I drop. You'll never say that I'm not killing them, cause when I am not, then I'ma stop pinning them. And I am not hip-hop, and I'm just not Eminem. Subliminal thoughts when I'ma stop sending them. Women are caught in webs, spin them in hawk venom. Adrenaline shots, the penicillin could not get the illin' to stop. Amoxicillin's just not real enough. The criminal cop killing hip-hop, filling a minimal swap to cop millions of pop listeners. You're coming with me, feel it or not, you're gonna fear it like I showed you. The spirit of God lives in us. You hear it a lot, lyrics to shock. Is it a miracle or am I just product of pop? Listen up, but sizzle my whistle, this is the plot. Listen up, you pistols for God, Slizzle does not give a
till
fuck.
the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my leg give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out. Am I high? I'ma rip this shit till my bone holla, till the roof.
Yo, what's good, sports fans? It's your boy D9s, and you are now tuned in to D9 Sports. Last week I brought to you my top 10 quarterbacks for fantasy football. Today I'm going to bring to you my top 10 running backs for fantasy football. I want to give a shout out to my fantasy league, FHK Dynasty. 10 of us is in, and only a few of us will survive through the season. So you guys already know I am your champion this year and last year. Like how I said this year too, right? Today I'm going to bring to you the top 10 running backs in the NFL, and I'm going to bring you 3 sleepers that I've been watching and paying attention to this preseason. So everybody want to shoot for the Todd Gurley's, the Le'Veon Bells, and the Ezekiel Elliott's. And sometimes these rookies, man, look at Kareem Hunt, what he did last year. Nobody expected him to do what he did. And as a rookie, best way to show out is on the running game when you're a running back. So I'm bringing you the top 3 sleepers this year, which we'll start with number 1. It's Alex Collins from the Baltimore Ravens. Alex Collins sent a clear message to fantasy football owners. Draft me now before it's too late, guys. So let's pay attention and see what Alex Collins is going to do in Baltimore this year. Like I said, I've been paying attention, watching the numbers, and I think he's going to do really good. So let's not sleep on him. These are our sleepers. Now that C.J. Anderson is no longer in Denver, we do have a starting role for Devontae Booker. He was the number 2 running back in Denver last year. Now that C.J. Anderson is no longer with the team, Devontae Booker will move up to that number 1 spot. And I think he's going to do really good. So that is my number 2 sleeper this season. And now we have Darius Geis. We know all the hype that's around Saquon Barkley over there in New York, but we do have Darius Geis at Washington. Legit running back. So there goes my number 3. Alex Collins, Devontae Booker, and Darius Geis. I'm going to break down my top 10 running backs for you today. You guys already know, man. Stay tuned for the highlights for my number 1 pick. And if you guys didn't know, we're out here. We're trending already. So I can get that trending shirt on. Chicago hat on. You know, every time I bring y'all something new, I got to have a different team on my head. Don't forget to leave any comments below. Subscribe and hit that notification button. This week, I'll be bringing to you the top 10 wide receivers in the NFL for your fantasy football league. So as we'll start off, I'm going to start off with number 9. I just mentioned him right now. Talking about Darius Geis, Saquon Barkley in New York. I got him at my number 10. Reason why is the kid is sharp, man. He has skill. He has vision. He can see the hole. He has speed. He's doing everything that a veteran does now during the preseason. So I have Saquon Barkley at my number 10. Number 9. Joe Mixon. You already know about Joe and the Bengals. He's been doing his thing right now for the past two seasons. I think it's the past 2 seasons. So I'm able to, bring him into the number 9 spot. Number 8, the dude went ham last year, man. And boy, did he go ham. I think he broke records as a rookie and did other things that nobody expected him to do as a rookie. He is one of my last year's rookie surprises, and now that he in his first full season as not a rookie, we're gonna see what he does, and that is Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt is number 8 on my list. Number 7 was an injury from last year. He is Delvin Cook from the Minnesota Vikings. I think Delvin just came out a little too early in the season and didn't get to give us what we expected him to do. And I think this year it's going to be a little crazy for Delvin, and he's going to blow out. So he is my number 7 spot. Another rookie from last year. And, I mean, their running game was superb. When your quarterback does not average what he averages every year, because his running game was so phenomenal last year, and it was because of this kid right here, Alvin Kamara, number 6. You are making a lot of noise as a running back. My number 5 spot goes out to the Los Angeles Chargers. Melvin Gordon. Phenomenal. He puts up those numbers that you need, man. When the passing game ain't going right for Phillips, this dude is here to pick up the weight. When the receivers ain't doing what they supposed to for Phillips, this dude is doing what he's supposed to for the Chargers. So number 5, Melvin Gordon. Number 4, David Johnson, Arizona Cardinals. They've been going through a little transition this offseason and last year as well. Quarterback positions, injuries, some wide receivers showing up, not showing up. He picks up the slack when the slack needs to be picked up. So we're going with the number 4, David Johnson. Number 3, to me this year, and it's no surprise because he did amazing for me last year. My brother tells me he's the reason why I stole him from him, but he was there waiting for me to get him when it was my pick. So everybody knows Todd Gurley is a beast. So he is my number 3. I'm going to keep him up there. And Rico, thank you for letting me know about Todd Gurley. You say so. But whatever. I had him in my fantasy league the year before as well. He just didn't do what he did for me last year. Number 2, sure, kind of no surprise, Le'Veon Bell. The dude's like an all-complete package. He should be my number 1, but he's not. And the reason why he's not my number 1 is because you have a quarterback who is depleting in his seasons and I guess in his age. And his arm, to me, did not definitely look the same as it did last year. So we have Le'Veon Bell at number 2. I mean, the guy runs, catches. I mean, you can put him on the outside, run with Antonio Brown. I'm pretty sure he'll make something happen. And my number 1, I'm not going to tell y'all, because y'all already know y'all got to stay tuned for this highlight, for y'all can know that number 1 spot. Thank you for tuning in to D9 Sports. Catch up with me next week as I give you my top 10 wide receivers for the NFL and for your fantasy league. If you guys got any questions, leave a comment below. I'm more than welcome to answer any one of them. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button as you get tuned in to D9 Sports. And we out.
Around a little bit. Back to the ground they go. Here goes Elliott through the middle. Elliott inside the 10. Drags guys down to the 7.
This is really what we did not see out of Ezekiel Elliott in the early part of the season. Watch him take his time.
below 5 minutes, and we'll see a whole boatload of Ezekiel Elliott now. Still on his feet inside the 40, to the 30. Elliott to the outside, dragged down to the 21-yard line. And for Elliott, that will be his 4th consecutive game of over 130 rushing yards. That has never been done by a rookie in the NFL.
Well, he showed some of his power here, because to get to that second and third level of this defense, he had to break a tackle at the line of scrimmage. And
Elliott checks back in the game, and they put it in his hands. Ezekiel Elliott to the 10, the 5. And for a second time, Elliott to the end zone. What a start for Ezekiel Elliott.
that's great effort. Great job finishing off this drive for this Cowboys offense.
And he is some kind of back. Between Butler and Terrence Williams going the other way. Elliott on the reception. Slips through, dives for the end zone. It's a touchdown, Cowboys. They'll take a closer look. But that lunge by Elliott was the difference.
Elliott just lined up right out here on the outside, and he's just going to check protection, do the swing route. Alec Ogletree, you got to make that tackle. You know, that's your man. And then nice effort by Ezekiel to get that ball inside the pylon. It's a strong run right there. Breaking that tackle, finishing strong.
Here's Elliott into the secondary. Over Quinn trying to run him down and running out of time. It's a touchdown for Elliott.
You call a blitz, you make a mistake, it's over. And him is Smith. Likes what he sees. It's a beautiful cutback run. Asa Jackson came off the corner. He overran it. And Zeke Elliott rips him.
From the 40, their first drive of the second half. Begins with Elliott breaking it into the secondary. And it's a foot race, but he will not be touched. A 60-yard sprint. You're wondering what his 60-yard time is? Check it out.
As the Cowboys have 2nd and 18. Setting up a screen for Elliott with blocking. Huge play. Elliott into Steeler territory. Down the sideline. And in for the touchdown. No flags. .83 yards for the rookie combination of Prescott to Elliott. They run that jet sweep look again with Lucky Whitehead around the left end, and then they come off of that with the screen to Ezekiel Elliott. You can see these offensive linemen, as big and as massive as they are, how well they run. Travis Frederick, he's out in front, the kick out on the edge, and then once Ezekiel Elliott gets out on the corner, there's just no catching him. This guy's a heck of a sprinter. It's Elliott! Elliott for the touchdown! No flags! Cowboys lead! 9 seconds left. You see the lane right there, and it's good night, Irene. There was 1 second left on the play clock when this ball was snapped. And that rookie combination of Prescott and Elliott. What a game for Elliott. 209 yards from scrimmage, 3 touchdowns, and there's lead change number 7.
7:30 Eastern time on Tuesday night, game 1 of the World Series. Take it one way, throw it the other way to Ezekiel Elliott. He races down the sideline, inside the 20, back to the inside. Are you kidding me? Well, the Redskins had about 100 yards receiving on 3 screen plays a week ago, and they just give up a 70-yarder to Ezekiel Elliott. Zach Martin, the right guard, he makes the key block on that play. We'll take a look along the sideline. He stays in bounds. That's unbelievable.
All right, I got it. Yeah.
Well, there you go, sports fans. You got my number 1 pick. You got my top 10 picks for your running backs for your fantasy league this year. Last week, you got my top 10 quarterbacks and my top 10 defenses. Stay tuned this week as I bring to you my top 10 wide receivers. Thank you for joining D9 Sports, man. I'm here to stay. We're going to do what we do best, and that's bring you nonstop sports.